Hey guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing off my aim, edit, and build course. Best map to aim, edit, and build like Bugha. Code is 840320247921. You don't have to put the dashes in there. Created by God Hide the Body. I'm following an extremely helpful way to practice and improve your aim, editing, and building. Code God Hide the Body. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. So this is the course. That is edits, that is aim, and those are build techniques. And then that is like a terror tower, you could call it. I'll probably get to that in another video, just because of how long this video may be. But to start it out, I'll start out with aiming, because I feel like that's what a lot of people would like to practice. I have 4 different things to practice for aiming. I'll start out with jump and drop shots. You can use any gun for this. I would suggest starting out with a shotgun and then moving to an AR, just because the shotgun has such a big reticle that you can practice your aim and practice your shotgun aim. But this is more like dead shot accuracy, like if you're really like trying to get your aim amazing. I would suggest switching to an AR once you feel comfortable. But yeah, let's do this thing. Wow, my aim is trash. This, I would say, helps in any situation. Obviously, like, let's say you build over an opponent and you want to jump off, shotgun like down on them. Or if you're like on the low ground or something and you just want to like jump up, shoot at them, jump up, shoot. It basically like works for both situation, both sides of the story, I guess you could say. If you're on top, you can practice shooting down on people, and if you're on the bottom, you can practice shooting up at people. But that is jump and drop shots. Next, I'll get into SMG. Actually, I'll go to shotgun flick shots. I'll get into SMG afterwards. But you just go on this icer, stand still, and just practice flick shots. I would say this is very effective because, as you can tell, my aim is trash. But this can be very helpful. I've never missed that many shots. Like I can't even believe that right now. But that is super effective in just like getting used to your sensitivity, helping you figure out what your sensitivity should be on. And yeah, that was shotgun flick shots. This is SMG aim. So you go into this chiller, go over to the speed boost pad, and I would suggest hip firing here, just because in most games you're going to be hip fire spraying a person, you're going to be like jumping around. So this is super effective for any hip fire spray, honestly probably any gun really. This is effective for, I just called it SMG aim. I practice just jumping around, I practice standing still, whatever you would do in a real game of Fortnite. Try spazzing out as much as you can, just in case like you're a spazzy player. But that is SMG aim. Just super helpful for your SMG aim and practice hip fire spraying people. Now I'll move on to, I don't really know what to call it, but I really kind of call it the scrim section or whatever. But what I do is I come in here, I box up my little awesome 1x1, and then you can edit anywhere, and there's bots just hiding behind all these things. So I would practice editing, resetting, edit, aim, reset, edit, and you just practice aiming different targets. You could practice without the box. You can actually practice without the box. Just take the box away. You could practice shotgun flick shots, I guess, and just flick between targets. But this is another thing. I would switch to AR. Like I would practice hip fire, and I would practice aiming down sights, so that you can get the most dead shot accuracy. But that is just my opinion and what I think helps me and what could help a ton of people. but this was I don't really know what to call it. I'll call it the scrimmy area. But that was aim. That was why these places are effective, and yeah. So now let's move on to the edit area, one of my favorite areas. So as I'm coming into the edit area, you can see I have a trillion, billion different edit things just for every situation in Fortnite. Any situation you may find yourself in. This is edit reset, so like let's say you're in a box, whatever, you edit shotgun reset or just edit reset. I obviously have scroll wheel reset, so I can reset a lot faster than controller players, but this is just to help your resets. Like I said, this is very simple for me anyway, just because I have scroll wheel reset, and scroll wheel reset is extremely overpowered, in my opinion anyway. I feel like they should have something for controller, but whatever. This is awkward pyramid edit, so like, let's say you're building up, like this is your ramp, whatever, you're building up, and then you accidentally cone yourself, you just practice editing through the cone for those awkward edits that you may find yourself in. Awkward edit and situations. Next I'll move on to this. This helps you with your consistency in editing and helps your wall, platform, and stair edits. I would say throughout all these, like whatever you're worst with, like if you're bad at going like straight up that direction, if you're bad at going down, if you're bad at going that direction, you're editing, that's what I would practice. I would practice all of these, but that is just my advice. So for this one, you just edit through the wall, platform, and then the stairs. Helps your consistency in editing and just helps everything. I would say a lot of these help your consistency in editing and just help you get better at editing. If you're a beginner, I would suggest starting with the pyramid and platform edits. So you can just go like this, or you can go like this, anything that works for you. These are probably the most simple edits of the ones that I set up, but these are for beginners, so not beginners, but like these are the more beginner ones. The more advanced ones are like ones like this and ones like that. So if you're more of an advanced player, I would suggest practicing these ones. This is pyramid, wall, and platform edits. Helps same as the stairs one, except you just have a pyramid. Makes it a little bit easier. I would say with the pyramid it's easier, where with the stairs you have to just, I don't know, I feel like it's a lot trickier. This is plain wall edits, so you can just go like this, practice. This is the simple area. Nice easy edits. You can practice any of your edits, anything you may need to work on. I would suggest practicing all of them. You never know when you need to pull off some random archway edit like that, or pull off a edit like this. You never know. I would suggest practicing everything, just so you can do anything in the heat of the moment. You never know. But this is wall edits. I'll move on to wall and stair edits. Just edit the ramp, edit the wall, edit the ramp, edit the wall. I would say this is really helpful, and I would do it any way you want. Some people do it like this and then edit the wall. Some people do it, I mean, any way physically possible, but that is wall and stair edits. This is wall, pyramid, and stair edits. This is like the super random one. Like I would suggest practicing this one last after you've practiced everything. This one is like super random. You have to reset some walls, edit them. I just made this as complex as possible. I'm obviously terrible at this because I have scroll wheel reset, so like it's helpful, but at times it kind of bites you in the butt. So this is just like this super random edit area. You just practice anything really. So that was the random edit area. This helps you with your consistency, helps you with your resetting walls, and I guess your awareness in editing and everything. This is awkward edits for walls. If you're like a scrim player or you're just a casual player who like has to run from the storm a lot, and you like catch yourself where you need to do that saving edit when you're 10 HP coming from the storm or something. This is super helpful just for any scrim player or even any casual player. But this is another awkward edit. Now I'll move on to the infinite down edits. This is pyramid and platform edits, random platform, pyramid and stair edits, and stair and platform edits. I would suggest practicing these two first, and then that is the harder one. You edit the platform, edit the ramp, edit the platform, edit the ramp, and keep going down. And once you get to the bottom, you could go like this and practice resetting your way back up. And the same with pyramids, you could do the same thing. Practice resetting your way back up to the top. Then this is random. This just combines the two together. Random stairs, random pyramids, random everything. Just super helpful and super efficient to get better at editing. So that was everything in my edit area. Now I'll move on to the building portion. Okay, so this is the building area. I have tons of things to practice, super helpful for any type of player, really. I would say these are like intermediate things. They're not like really beginner stuff, but they're not total Tifu insane stuff. These are waterfalls. If you don't know what the waterfall is, it's a good way to get from the high ground. You fall off your ramp and you build 2 walls or 3 walls, whatever you feel comfortable with, but if you go more than that, you'll probably take fall damage. And you can either use a cone, a platform, or a ramp to catch you. I like using ramps just because I feel like you'll take the least amount of fall damage with that. But you fall down and build a ramp. Fall down and build a ramp. These are most commonly used in scrims, but they're still good to know and super helpful. These are pyramid side steps used in pretty much any build off that you come into. You run up to the pyramid or a platform. It will more often than not be a platform, just because of how often people build platforms, and there's not a ton of advanced cone crazy people who use pyramids and stuff. But this is a pyramid side step. You jump to the side of the pyramid, place a platform. Run up, jump to the side of the pyramid, and place a platform just to catch yourself. And I've shown in a few of my other videos that you can do combinations with this, but yeah, you can do lots of high ground retakes and stuff with that. This is the reinforced ramp rush. You come up here, build a ramp, platform, wall, ramp, platform, wall. You can do it any way you would like. I would just think that this is the most efficient way, I guess you could say. Not efficient, but like easiest way for me because of my keybinds and everything. And if you do it this way, you could end up coning yourself or platforming yourself off. But that's how I suggest doing it, and that's what's comfortable for me. And then this is the more advanced thing. This is double reinforced ramp rush. Once you have conquered that, I would suggest doing this. Just double ramps, double platforms, double walls. I couldn't do this for the longest time, and I still can't do it on PC anyway. But it's super simple. Honestly, it looks really hard, but it's not. Just give it a try. Probably 30 minutes you could have this down. That is the double reinforced ramp rush. Now I'll move on to tunneling. This is very helpful for scrim players, casual players, anything. Most likely you're not going to use this in a public game, but if you're going to a scrim, arena, anything like that, this is helpful. This is the easier version. Like if you're on the side of the storm or something, you just need to protect your right side or your left side. You go like this and protect yourself. Go like this, protect yourself. Double platforms, double walls. Double platforms, double walls. Double platforms, double walls. And you can use it to protect either side of you. I would suggest alternating just so you can get the hang of it. And then I would move on to this. which is protecting your entire body and protecting everything. You go out, edit, double platforms, 3 walls. Double platforms, 3 walls. Super easy. I use this a ton when I play arena or just play any kind of tournaments. And it's just super helpful, and I would suggest learning it even if you're a casual player who doesn't really play arena. And then this is one of my favorite things to do. People call it the Tfue Classic, if you know what that is. You run up or whatever. Let's say you're doing a sky base, not really sky base, but like you're above somebody. You're a few ramps above somebody. You want to go ahead and get some damage on them without them hitting you. You jump, shotgun, and build a platform. So this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, Mr. Body Butterton. Okay, forget that, forget that. Okay. Okay, so you jump, shotgun, build a platform. Jump, shotgun, build a platform. Jump, shotgun, build a platform. This is super effective. Obviously, a ton of you know that, but I would suggest learning that. It's super helpful in anything, just to keep high ground and take some chip damage off the people below you. But that has been my map, besides the super effective terror tower. I'll probably do that in another video. This is my amazing course, even though it's not that amazing. Leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and use code GottaHideTheBody in the item shop. Peace.